Hi, our team name is Vital Verse. We have developed the solution for the problem statement, event campus event registration, where we have developed the two solutions for that. The first solution UI is explained by here.
So I've created the student login part. So the first module will show this. For now, we'll create an account. So we have to fill the first name, the last name, college mail ID, and the student will have to select this or year. After this, we have to select the interests. The student will also be needing to set eight characterized password.
Okay, selecting the password, so I will take care of the backend part in N8N. So what I've done is I've created a workflow in that I'm just executing the workflow now. So what will happen is if I'm just clicking to create the account, the details of the user will automatically just go connected to the Google Sheets which I've kept in the backend part, and my UI will go change into my name so that it'll be a greeting session, and for the view of my details I can just go directly to the user details part, and here my details will automatically get added. And this is the first part of our UI, that is the registration of the student details. And now we'll look into the registration of the club leaders, so that it'll be two-way thing. So club members can also register their part, and the students can also register by their interest.
Yeah, next the club leader part was run by me. We can log into club leader portal. First, we will give our mail ID. Next, our password. We will be signing in. Next, we will be adding our event. First one is event title. We can give it as AA Autonomous Workshop. Next, we will be giving the date of the event and also the time, followed by venue.
Okay, so the same thing will happen over here also. So the backend part is again innate. So again, I can just execute the workflow again. And if I just click the publish to sheet, again, we get the alert message like success, the event sync to the Google Sheets. So we can just check again in the Google Sheet part. Google Sheet part, that is a okay, a autonomous workshop, and this A workshop is for the detailed explanation of the growth of AI. So same description has been given inside, and the date of workshop and time is also given, and the venue also has been pasted. So we just use simple workflow for the registering the events in the innate part and Google Sheets. So now we'll look on to the chatting part. That is, this chatbot is actually made for the students, so that we can just directly ask the AI of getting the information of what are all the events that actually matches my interest. And once after it matches the interest, I can just directly register. So now for the sake of time constraint, I'm just doing directly inside the N8N part. So first I'm just giving hey, just a message. So once it will go and give the message to AI agent, I'll get the reply as hi there, I'm your event assistant. I can help you find events that match your interest. So what's your name? It's just asking my name for verifying my name in the database. So I'm just giving Krishay. So once after going and searching in the Google Sheet, it'll just return my interest field as I can see you already in our system. Yeah, we are actually registered in our Google Sheets, and your field of interest is listed as technology and coding. Is that correct? Yeah, it's actually correct. So I'm going to give enter. I'll like yes. By so once after me clicking The next part of a solution is once after logging in and once after registering for events, if the student is not registered for such a long time, we also have another workflow for that. That is called the guild trap. So what it basically do is, so it'll go for it'll go search the database for the people who actually registered the event. So if the registered count of a certain event is more than 30 or more than 40, it'll actually send an email to the person who's actually interested to that field of that event, such that if I'm interested in coding and if I'm interested in technology, and if there is any other event that is actually being hosted, and there are more participants, like such as 40 or 50 participants in that event, so based on the AI or based on the coding technology, it immediately sends me a mail that you haven't registered for that event, but your peer members, your class members, or your other fellow mates have actually been registered, and you're not doing any stuff. So this kind of statement will actually create a guilt and inside the students mentality, and such way that it'll most probably make him to register for the event. So once after the execution of the workflow, okay, so here I have given the register count as 50. Since our database, one minute, I'll show you the data. Okay, so the register count over here is 50. Now I'll change it to 35. So this is the threshold value for me to exceed this workflow, because the workflow will just pause over here if the register count is not above 50. If it is above 50, okay, it'll go there. If it is below 50, it won't go. So now I've changed the threshold limit to 35. So if the register count is above 35, it'll actually go into that. So it's actually working. So the particular AI agent's work is to actually create a mail, so that it will create a guild statement to me and it will send directly to my mail statement, mail ID. So here I've given the mail, and we can see the subject over here, and the output message is sent. So once after the mail has been sent, we'll just go directly and we'll check. Okay, so this is a mail actually generated. So Krishna, 50 coders are already in the coding event, and this is actually a subject, and this one is. Did you hear the exciting news? The coding event is shaping up to be a huge success with 50 students. And given your keen interest in coding, this is an incredible opportunity to connect with the fellow enthusiasts and learn new techniques. So these messages will actually create a kind of curiosity to the students, and they'll automatically they go register for that event. So far, this is our complete product, and we have many stuff to do in the improving part, as well as in adding the features. Adding the features on our product, and these are the things, actually, the one day streaks. So we've kept the day streaks for improving again the curiosity for the students to again keep on logging in, so that they could voluntarily go and register for all the events. So this is our first approach, and now we'll look on to the second approach of our product.
Hello, myself Akshya. Our team didn't just build one solution, we explored two. While one half of the team utilized N8 for rapid workflow automation, I developed the customized full stack streamlined application to provide the high performance and integration alternatively. So, unlike the modular N8 approach, I built a monolithic full stack solution. In one Python environment, I have integrated the user interface, means the front end directly with the logic and JSON database as a backend. This ensures zero latency and zero absolute control and how the data is processed. Now I will show how it works. While running Streamlit run app.py, it will move to the one web page where it has a two student access and club leader. First, we will move to club leader. So in club leader, you have to enter the email ID and password as a registered one, because um if every students can't able to can't become a club leader, right? So there is a authentication here. So whoever the club leader, they can able to access that one page. So we have to give that email ID and password is yeah 123. So login. Here manage event also there, post new events also there. So event title, let's say code debugging, and description, we can say uh, we will give you a debugged code
you have to debug the code. No, error the code. Error the code. You have to debug it within a given time period. Okay. So when you, let's say, Geetham Hall, and the day would be 4, and the starting time will be, I will give as a 11 a.m. So publish event. So now manage event, I can able to delete this event also. In database events.json, it is added dynamically with the ID. So now we will move to student access. In student access portal, first we have to sign up for every new student. So if it is a already existing user means simply we have to log in with a password under the college mail ID. So create password, I will give 123. In this section, select events. What are the events are published by the club leader? Here it will be visible. So we can click on it, whatever the interested events. So I will give register. This register is not meant to by I registered for this event, just it is a interested one. So in login page, you can access it. 123 login. Okay. So code debugging is there. If you want, you can register here. So I will register. So here the registration is completed. Okay, in this all mails.json section, you can see here 2380056 is a student who is registered for an event. These are approved students. This means the college student ID. The student must register with their college ID. Here I give some random ID. Student must register with their college ID. Here the given IDs are different. So you can register within this given ID. You can either register Akshar, Sri or Igor Raghavinder, but you can't go to like a random@gmail.com. It won't accept. And in students.json, you can see this mail ID student, Sri Akshaya. Here the password is 123. Interested in code debugging. Here the registered event comes here. And also in events.json, the registration count increases here. We came into an important part to trigger the students. So this is where we attract the students or users to use our website. How means here there is only one student registered for the event, but the other student just signed in and showed their interest and went away. So some of the student didn't logged in or signed in and didn't show their interest. So here if I click admin click check and send reminder means it will check who are these students didn't register for the event and make an interest but didn't register for an event. It will send email automatically to those student, like these are the student, these are the count of students registered, but you are still stuck in this part. So come and visit our website. It is easy to show what are the events you had, like that. So you can see processed complete, sent 5, failed 0. So you can see this one is for backend where I can ensure the mail is sent. Okay, in this part, all mails.json, initially we have all the students approved and status is pending. But after Sri Aksha got registered with the mail ID, the status changed to registered, and all other emails are like pending. Now when I clicked that check and send the mail, for all the email, the status got changed from pending to sent. This means the mail is sent to the students who didn't register for the event. So you can see here Akshaya Sri from that mail ID. It is a Yugara Havinder mail. So it come like that. Hello, we have noticed you didn't register. And also for Akshaya Sri also the email get received, and for Yuguragavendra also the email get received. This is like the student who didn't register, the email sent automatically. So in terminal also you can see that these are the mail we have sent. This we did by using a SMTP protocol. So this is my work in that hackathon. So we have as I already said, we have a two approach using a N8N and this approach. So in this approach, the data is stored dynamically
there is only one function running in a backend is enough for all. It is a Streamlit. So only one function is running in backend is enough. It is automatically get added or deleted. We can do anything, and it is a trigger point where we can attract more students by using a trigger one. So, in conclusion, we have demonstrated that campus engagement can be transformed through the automation, whether using N810 for rapid workflow or my Streamlit solution for a full stack data driven admin experience. The result is the same, so no student get left behind. We can attract all the students.